Hey Dave, now here at 123daytrade.com. Thanks for watching. Thanks for being here. Trying to win the combine for the FOMC statement today, or combine, or whatever they call it here, the EA valuation account. I need about 600 bucks, so I need 30 tick move here. 67, so 57. Was that 50, 40, 30? Around 37 it looks like right now. I'm going to hit the close all button. If we can get it, obviously, or I'm going to get out of this trade and wait a little bit longer. I tried it on right at 1. Made a move above R1 right here, looks like. Excuse me, above R2. We're above R2. I'll rephrase that. We're taking the trade from R2, trying to get back to R1 a little bit. We got a nice up move here, looking for it to get back into here. I'm going to pause the video. If we get to where I want to go, I'll be back. Well, that moved against me. Do not want to get involved in this right now. That's 1/2 R. Just 25 ticks today, I believe, or 26. Can't remember what I put in there. Yeah. See if we can get a move here. And we can finally get a move going our way here. A little bit of a upswing there to, what was that, 107.91. Let's plug that in now. So we need 57, around 37 is my goal right now to get out of the trade if I can get it. So we have, I believe I have it set up at 26 ticks and 51 ticks. Like I see it make a move back to the R2 line. Really big move up here that we're trying to play against. Let's light up 37 though, so I know where the hell it is. Let's light that candle up. Put a line on there. 37 roughly right there. That's where that's where I like to see it get to. Then we're gonna hit the close button. Close to it. 500 will do it too though. That'd be 25 ticks. Be around 42, right? Let's get this on the for a minor retracement before the FOMC statement comes out. We've had a big move up already. We saw it get to, actually that might be the high at 107.91. Yeah, 107.91. I believe that's the high right there. Let's double check that. 107.90. Got to 107.90. A 1p down move would bring it to 107.28. Well within range here. Just need a little bit of help here. All right, let's pause. All right, it's that do or die time now. Get this off the screen. Nice little MACD setup and Williams %R setup. Still holding. Make a downward thrust here, at least for a little bit. Hopefully we can get a little bit of a movement. Go back to 107 even roughly. Hopefully we can see 107 before we see 108. Next downward thrust, we need to get below 56. Hopefully this is the one that I need right now to get me to be able to do the 2-tick, 5-tick thing. When I say 37, I'm going to hit the close button. 42 to 37, I'll be closing it out if I can get it. Ah. Alright, so pause again, we'll see what happens. Really looking like it's going to run a 1/2 hour target here. All right, come on now. Come on, baby. Show some faith. Go down a little bit. There's some buyers down here that want to get in. All right. Hate doing this, but we're going to pause until I see something here. Might be a 1/2 hour. Can this time be the time we go down? Just need a little bit of movement here to get down. Come on, baby. Run down a little bit now. 25, 30 ticks up all I'm asking. Get above that 53,000 mark and call it a day. And then we'll have day 9, day 10. Today's day 8. And get below that 56 mark, it looks like right now. Actually need to get below the R2 line now. Just one nice push down. Come on. You know you got it in you. Ah, went the wrong way again. All right, pause. All right, which way is it going to push? It's a coil pattern. Hopefully the coil breaks down a little bit here. There's definitely some people that want to buy down here. It's just a matter of can we get there before it takes us out on the upside. Trying to get this done before the FOMC statement, roughly. Looking for a downward thrust before the FOMC statement comes out. We're at the 130 mark, so maybe we'll get a downward thrust here at the 130 mark. Officially 1:30 now. Let's see what happens. Come on. Maybe I should have waited till 1:30 before I entered my trade. That way I would have taken myself a lot of grief away. Little move below R2 right now. Come on. Let's go retest the R2 line. Yeah, pause. See what happens. Went back up again. It's going to get 107.93 will release one of the contracts, but you only short one from there.
Stop filled.
Stop filled.
Short one right now. Looking at the 108 mark now. Shit. What did that take? Took a 260 loss.
Order filled.
Order filled.
Going the wrong way. Getting my ass kicked. Wow.
Order filled.
Order filled.
You know, good idea, bad execution today. I'm short 3 right now. I need a retracement trade. This is the 1P stop here, or 1R stop, excuse me. I do not want to go above that. I'm just going to keep it there. It's going to take me all out. We'll have to readjust and decide how we're going to attack the markets. Okay, I'm still hoping we're going to make a move to R, back to R2 here. Upward thrust, now to hopefully a downward thrust and get us back in the ball game on a downward move. See if I can sneak this one out today. get 30 on everything here. That'd be 87, 77, 67, 57. That should get me where I need to be. 57 roughly. Make a move back to the R2 line. That's what I'm looking for now. Come on, baby. Come on. Little downward thrust pressure here. Got my trigger finger on here. Like to see about 57 roughly print. Can get to break even right now if I come out. See which way this wants to go right now. Come on, come on. Downward thrust for a little bit. Come on, baby. Come on. 52,927 right now, where we're sitting at 65. 62. A little bit further. A little bit further. That's what she said. All right. Come on. Get down there to the R2 line. Sitting at plus 42 right now.
Order filled.
Not closing it, getting out, taking the money and running right now. Just don't know what the hell's going to happen. Plus 37 ticks. Very dangerous trade to be in there. In front of the FOMC statement. Needed 57. Just I'd like to say it'd get there, but you know, I don't like how it stopped right there. Don't like how it stopped there. There it is now. Fuck. So close. Maybe I should have let it alone. Maybe I should have let it alone. Scared right there, obviously. A little bit of fear don't hurt anybody. Greed kills, so does fear. Fear and greed. Ah, bastard. Pause. Oh, there's the 37 mark that I was looking for before it decided to run up. Bastard. Made one more move up than I was expecting. high of 108.14. Right now, 1.5p move down takes it to 107.21. Need about 20 ticks on for one contract now. All right, so we're going to make a move back to R2 here, it looks like, finally. See what we do here. Pause. And there's the move back above R2. See the downward thrust I was looking at. This was the break line before.
Order
Let's
submitted.
try it on right here.
Order submitted.
All right, remove.
Order canceled.
Order canceled.
Order
One
filled.
more time.
Order filled.
A little bit deeper.
Order filled.
Order filled.
That should be enough. Should be able to survive 83 bucks right now in 2 days of trading. Go one tick, stop loss. So it'll be a $10 plus $4 commission, be 14 bucks. All right. Should be able to survive 2 days of trading. Today was day 8. Let's pull up the tuba view. Let me pull this off the screen while I log in. So 7 days. Today was day 8. Screen draw tool out. I was at 2577. I need about 423. I'm at plus 53, I believe, now after commission cost, and we're at an account high of 53,108. Account balance now of not sure. I have to look it up. So here's the chart. You can actually see your performance chart with your trail auto liquidate threshold value behind it. This adjusts with your day though, so you have to be careful. This, you think, oh well, you can hold on to that, but no, it adjusts as you're moving through the trade. Let's get this off screen. We're able to get that. So we're at 53,083.88. Excuse me, 083.88. Gives us a margin of $83.88 in 2 days to do it. So a one tick trade on one contract would be what I'll be doing. What's ATM1 look like? One contract, edit. So we want to switch this to a one tick stop loss, 5 tick target. Save as template. ATM1, save. Yes, replacing it, okay. And that'll give us the one tick trade, $14 loss on 2 days. Even if I took a 2 tick loss there, that'd be 24.48, should still be okay. Well, I could wish I got a couple extra ticks there, but I'm okay. I'm okay. I think I'm all right. I think I can make this work. Get to day 9, day 10, and be done with this stupid thing. Liquidate threshold value 50,608. I believe that stops at 500 something, 50,000. I forget where it stops at, but once you get above 50,000, I believe that it threshold stops when you're in the performance account, the PA account. So we're at plus, how many trades we had on? We had 6 trades, $24 commission, 6 trades, plus 53 ticks. And account balance right now at 53,083.88. Today was day 8. And we used 108.14 as our high point. Was looking for 107.21 on the down. We felt the market could get between 107.52 to 107.21 on a downward thrust. We got obviously to the 52 mark. Actually, we're trading right on that at the 52 mark with the R2 line. And we got it all out before the FOMC statement kicked in. Good, good, good. So what I want to do right now is pause this video, and we're going to look at the market after the fact today, since we got the ability to do that now. Then we'll recap the trade. So we ended up getting that one thrust, got knocked out at 1/2 R today, 26 ticks, and I staggered into the trade to get me to 3 contracts when this moved down. Came out, waited for the R2 line to get run again off of this move, and then we took a shot going back to the R2 line. A couple of just grinded out trades to get me above the $3,000 mark that I need to be at to move to the next level, to move to performance accounts. So I have 2 more days in this to get to. So day 9, day 10. Then I'll be moving on again, and this hopefully next time I'll not do anything stupid. Well, I'm going to do stupid things. There's no doubt about it. But stop at a minus 1,000 roughly. Let's keep some of the ammo available. What I did on the last time I hit the PA account was just stupid, utter dumb trading. And today was a little bit better. I came in a little bit early, maybe waiting after the 130 mark. Should have waited to the 130 area. It actually didn't go down until the 133 mark today. We had a 130 move, right? The 130 move went up when I was hoping it would come down at the 1 o'clock marks when I got into the trade. I was looking at this mark right here as the high. It went up to here, and it had a little bit more business to do up here before it decided to come down. They'll let you see that you can trade counter trend and still make money, though. I hope that you can see that. I'm not a huge want to go long when even it got pretty close to where I didn't want to be short either. Above once we started, I wanted one test of the R2 line, and now I wouldn't want to short this until after the FOMC statement. Now the R2's test is done. We had this doesn't count. Here's where I started trying for the retest. And it wanted one more move up here at the 130. So if I'd have waited to trade until the 130 mark, I'd have been a lot better off. I might have come in here. I doubt it. I certainly would have looked at it right in here though. Coming up here and then this next move right there, looking for a thrust back down, that would have been an easier trade for me to take on. But you got to see me handle a losing situation. I think I was down 26 ticks at one point. And I was able to put in a couple extra trades up here and run it down a little bit and still keep my target in mind that I had formerly. Well, I think we came out right in this area right here when I saw that we might be done going down and we might bounce before we got to the R2 line. So here was where I thought that we might bounce back up, and this would have been the only, going back and looking this way, we were doing something like this and coming back down, not to break through this level here, but and so it would go back this way right there. It's kind of the thought process behind it. So that's why I got out right there, because I was afraid we wouldn't break through this, coming back down for the ABC correction. And that's pretty much what I took on today. If you're thinking about what I was doing as a short side trader, you have your ABC correction. That's not the way it works. It goes back up right there. But you have your ABC correction. I was playing this part of the correction right there. So this part is what I was looking for. That was a part of the second trade. Now I mean, Elliott took a lot of heat in his day, but Ralph Nelson Elliott. So Elliott talked about the wave theory. So ABC correction. Try to find a point. If I could have waited for this and then take it on without taking a loss, that would have been a lot better of a trade for me today. All right, so good news is I can just watch what's going on now and not worry about it. We want to make sure that we're out of everything, which we are, and we'll have a recap at the 2:30 mark after the FOMC statement gets out. So that's I'm going to pause here, and then we'll look at the market after the FOMC statement is out. FOMC statement is coming basically, right? So as a reminder, this was the day that I screwed up at the former company I was with and learned that there was another thing called a consistency target for going back in time. This was the day that I decided that it was going to hold my ground at the former company. I wasn't going to let them screw with me again and sim hell again. So this was the day a month ago or 2 months ago, whenever that happened. Was it March? I think it was March that all that shit went down. So hey, I'm glad to be at Apex now. Apex has treated me well. Daryl's a stand-up guy. I like what I see coming out of this firm. By the way, as a reminder, still works. Trade C50 is your coupon code. We'll recap here at the 50% off, right? 50, 50, 50% or however you're looking at it, 50. We'll recap at the 2:30 mark. Be back. All right, so here's the crude oil futures market after the rate hike. I expected was 50%. It's the 205 mark where it roughly took place, up and down. Printing a high right about here right now and coming back. So it's been holding above the R2 line, and then we got a 50 basis point increase, and it's the highest rate hike I believe since 2002. And of course the Fed is talking about they're doing it to fight the big I word, inflation, right? Everything costs more, gas, you name it. 50 basis point increase projected. and expected, and also is what actually happened too. Now this is saying 1%. I don't know why that's saying that, but it's a 50 basis point hike, and you're showing it as a 1% hike, and it should just be 50 basis points hike. I don't know how they physically show this, but the according to CNBC, it was a highly expected. Let's go back to the report. It was talking about 150. Dow was up 150 points. Dow rises 150 points as Fed hikes rates by a widely anticipated half point. Central bank, meaning the Fed, hiked rates by half a percentage point. Central bank announced that it was hiking its benchmark interest rate 50 basis points, or 0.5 percentage points. This is the biggest hike since 2002 for the Fed, but the move was widely expected by market participants. High inflation constrains the Fed, making easing monetary policy less likely if growth or markets fall. We have long argued that elevated inflation would put the Fed in a bind. When growth weakens, they would not be able or willing to be able to ride to the rescue. Ride to the rescue by loosening monetary policy. Volatility is likely to continue. Rate hikes have just begun. Inflation looks sticky. Many geopolitical issues have no obvious off-ramp, and midterm election rhetoric is just ramping up. So there's some pundits out there talking about it. Overall, I wanted to get involved with the market prior to the release. I was looking for a retracement trade back, and we were able to catch that before the Fed released its rates. This is the trade part that I was in. This is the area that I caught coming back down, and then we were able to get out of it and not worry about it in front of the FOMC statement. The FOMC statement comes out through here, looks like it produces the high right here at, it's like 108.33 roughly. What is that right there? 108, yeah, 108.33, printing high right now with about 5-6 minutes left in the former open outcry of the crude oil futures market. Currently trading at 107, was that 85, 84 area. All right, let's just, we'll wrap it up at the 2:30 mark. Be back in a couple minutes. All right, so it's the 2:30 mark. Here's what the market looked like as it finishes up today. So this is a 60-minute chart right now that you're looking at. There's your 1 to 2, and now it's 2 to 3 right now, with the doji bar trying to come off of that. Let's scale down to the 15 minutes and just take a look, see what we see. A little bit more indecision on the 15-minute mark. You got some water down here, as I like to call it, right? Water likes to seek its own level. Forming right here, coming back into here perhaps. Might be tomorrow, Thursday into Friday, right? Or Friday. All right, to recap my day, I'm going to be hopefully moving on. I got $83 to play with here. $83.88. Had 6 trades today. High in the account, auto liquidate, peak balance is 53,108. We finished at 53,083.88. Be taken on a 1-tick trade for the next 2 days. Today was day 8. So I need 2 more days. Thursday and Friday will be day 9 and day 10. There's a downward move right there, huh? Closing account balance 53,083.88. So I got $83.88 in 2 days to play. So if I take a 1 tick trade on tomorrow and Friday, 1 tick stop 9 and 10, just get in, get out, take my loss, 14 bucks. Even if that doubles up, we're running a little bit of difficulty if it's 3 ticks both, 60, 30, 60. Still work in 68 bucks, and I have 83. Should be able to withstand a 3 ticks spike against me and still be okay. And then move on and be above 53,000 after 10 days of trading. It took me 8 days this time to get above 53. I did it in 5 days last time. Took me 8 trading days to get above 53,000 this time, or a $3,000 gain. Look at that nice downward movement. Right after the 230 mark. 107.87. It's not that much of a move though. It's only a 25 tick move. As a recap on my trade that I took advantage of, if you watch the video, I got caught on a half-hour move coming up through here. I was short 2 in this move here, and then I added back 2, was short 3 coming down into this move. I cleared out on here. Didn't know if it was going to reach back down. We talked about that. Could possibly do this. And then I took on a trade, I believe, off of this bar right there, and caught it to get me above the 3,000 mark, the 53K mark, so that I can move back into the PA account, or the performance account. So as a recap, I finished up 53 ticks today, plus 53. Today was May the 4th be with you, right? May 4th. Cinco de Mayo tomorrow. All of my Espanol friends, best of happy Cinco de Mayo tomorrow. I know my day was St. Patrick's Day. Happy Irish Day, right? March 17th, and then I got sick. Oh my God, I got so sick. March 18th, into really bad. Ended up with COVID in February, and then I've been struggling the last few months, basically, with ever since I've had COVID in February, I've been struggling with dizzy spells and my health. My doctor is trying to make that right concoction right now to get me to where I need to be. I'm hoping my next Trulicity that I'm taking, they've been upping it, so this next one up, once it gets in, next shot should hopefully get me back in control. At least that's the plan right now. But it's been a really rough, I don't like talking about it too much, but it's been a really rough February, March, April, 4 months now, really, coming to 4. But my health has been in question for the last few months, so it's been a very frustrating period of time in my work life and my relationship with my wife, as we made 21 years. My hand being numb, these 2 fingers, my blood sugar being all over the place. It's starting to finally get back into control. I got FMLA at work, so I was able to intermittent leave, take a day here every so often. I didn't feel good. Oh man, I was so sick last night. Nothing worked. Finally, I got to sleep at about 1:30 and needed to be up for 3 to go to work. And I'm like, nah, this ain't happening. I haven't got some sleep, and I'm really feeling pretty dizzy. Ended up taking today off. I'm hoping to be able to work the rest of the week. My schedule is Wednesday through Sunday, 4 a.m. to 12 p.m. noon. And that's why I've concentrated on the afternoon trading, to be honest. And that's why I've really concentrated on 30-minute day trading that I've been talking about here for the last whatever. Today was the FOMC statement. As a recap, if you remember, this was the day that Top Step effed me with the frickin' consistency trade, and saying I traded through the FOMC statement, and I'd had no idea that there was any such thing as a consistency target. Thank God for Apex and Daryl Martin and Apex Trader Funding. So once again, as a recap, that's a 50% discount to use Trade C50 right now. I like the 50K account. Pick whatever one you like. I like the 50K one. I think the 50K is good enough right here. I don't think you need anything more than this to start with to get positive. I think this is not enough. I wouldn't take this one on. It's $1,500 with the threshold value. That can kick you in the ass real quick. You'd be limited to only one contract. Notice I trade 2 up to 4 contracts in the 50K full. Now, the other one I'd think about would be the 100K here. If I was going to debate about 100K, of course you got to make 6,000 and not lose 3. That's here it's 3,000 and not lose 2,500. The threshold value is the biggest difference you got to watch out for, right? Threshold value, $80 reset, no limit. Really big thing that I like here is this paid funding account fee. Doesn't matter how many markets you're trading, you can be trading in the ICE, the NYMEX, the COMEX, the CME, 4 different markets right there, and still you're only going to pay 85. That would cost you $500 at the former company called TST, Top Step. And then to top it off with the CTS platform, they give you all the bells and whistles in the sim account, but to move up to the next level, it's $200 on top of that. So it's an additional. So if I had all the markets that I used to trade plus the professional fee, it cost me an extra $600 a month to trade at Top Step. And I'm not a professional trader, and they shouldn't trade any of us as professional traders there. I think that's just bullshit. So anyway, so $85 per month at Apex, unlimited. So you're it's a no-brainer right now. And then they have another, if I'm not mistaken, they're giving you a free reset as well now. So if you do fail, you get some kind of, it was an email that came out. I put some comments down below if you know exactly what, if you saw that as well as I did. I'm reading is to be that you get kind of an oopsie in your evaluation account before you have to go back in and resubmit more money or hit that $80 reset fee, right? So, or they're going to reset it automatically at your day of whenever it comes back through again. So I'm not a micros trader. I know that I'm talking to a couple guys that are trading micros. Seems to be kind of interesting to be taking micros on. Remember that for every 10 in the crude oil, that'd be equivalent to taking on 1, right? So if you're trading 10 micros, it's equivalent to trading 1 contract, in my understanding, $10 per tick. In the crude oil futures, it's $1 per tick. In the micros, correct me if I'm wrong on that. So if you're trading 10 micros, it'll be like the same thing as trading 1 CL contract. So keep that in mind as you're playing around in the micros. But look at that right there, man. You get all that free. You get real-time data free. You get the NinjaTrader license for it free. Now, there's obviously some bells and whistles that you're missing in NinjaTrader unless you upgrade and buy packages, third-party vendor stuff. But you can make it work. I know I've made it work. The hardest part for me right now is my mouse button clicking, right? Clicking this mouse button, getting me in, getting me out on a particular trade or whatnot. So it seems to be the hardest part for me. All right, so I know, Kip, 55 minutes. Rambling Dave. So the recap. We went through the recap part of the trade. I took on the trades. Go back through and take a look. You'll should probably, if I feel like it, feel kind enough to, like, very first part of the trade up and through the 130 mark. 130. We talked about the trade itself that I took advantage of. It was this movement right here, coming back down to the R2 line. That first time that we retest the R2 line, I wanted to take advantage of that. After we retested it, I didn't want to take it on at all anymore because now we're above the R2 with we've already retested. We're above R2. I don't like shorting above R2 after you retested the R2 line, which we did on this move right here from the 108.14 area back down. Got real close, by the way, of hitting the 1.5 P move coming down to 107.21, made it to 107.33. So we definitely made the 1 P move down, which was 107.52. So that brought us back into R2 line. So it was overall is I could have waited to the 1:30 mark instead of trading at the 1 o'clock mark. If I had it overdue again, I should have waited. I got everything, my system set up at 1, and I took a trade on, and I was in kind of a, but you got to watch me manage the trade. So if you go back and watch the video, you'll see me take a 26 tick hit, add some contracts to get back to 3, and then saw me get out altogether, hit that close button. Watch me hit the close button when we reached right in here. So you watch me take a hit going up through here, add back a couple contracts here, come all out here, and then right around here, take one more shot coming back down to get to above the 53,000 mark. If I was a smarter trader, I would have waited for it to get to the 57 and then cleared out. And I wouldn't have had to take this trade on over here. So that was just me being scared that we're going to go this direction back in through there, that we were done coming down. The retest was going to come through here. We talked about the wave theory on that trade as well, why I cleared out. All right. All right. I am done now. Dave's not here from 123daytrade.com. Thanks for watching. Thank you for being here. Today was May the 4th be with you again. May 4th, 2022. I finished the day once again above that mark that I need to be at 53,083.88. I'm above the $53,000 mark. Day 9, day 10 will be those 1 tick trades, and moving back to the PA account, performance account, into next week. All right, I'll have to pay my $85 performance fee, and that'll be next week. I'll pay that and get back to hopefully staying in the PA account this time around. Bye for now.